Good day, Jay Houslander here of the Junior Hockey Network. Welcome to this week's edition of the Superior International Junior Hockey League Fort Frances SIJHL Hockey Report. We are here with Coach Wayne Strachan. How are you today, Wayne?
Not too bad.
Feeling a little bit better?
Yeah, a bit better. Back at the rink, so it's always good to be here.
So, talking about last week, unfortunately, you guys went 3-0 record on the first, third, and fourth of last week. Can you talk a little bit about the shutout, the 4-0 shutout loss against Thunder Bay?
Well, kind of a game where we've played consistently against Thunder Bay. We had a good start to the first period, and I thought for the most part controlled the momentum of the first period, but just weren't putting enough pucks to the net or having enough traffic around the net, and then second period you could see the momentum kind of change, and they're putting a little more pressure on us, and obviously break through with a goal, and then it just seemed like frustration kind of set in for us, and right now the way things have went really the last 5 games, we're in a little bit of a lull, and we got to battle through it, and we're just not getting that urgency or that drive to fight through it at this point. And you got to score goals to win, and we're having a tough time doing that right now.
And then the third and the fourth, you guys played back-to-back games against English River Miners in Fort Frances, then in Red Lake. It was 2-1 on the Friday and 4-1 on the Saturday. Were those different games compared to Thunder Bay?
Yes. Well, yes and no, I guess. The game at home against English River in the 2-1 loss, I thought we did what we had to do to be the better team, but we, again, didn't have that extra driviness or the will that we need right now, especially at this point in the season, and the huge importance of that hockey game, battling for fourth spot in the league, and a couple bad breakdowns through the neutral zone allowed them to create 2 scoring chances, and they capitalized on them, and we just we tried to battle back. Their goalie played exceptional throughout the weekend, and we couldn't solve them to, obviously get the tie and go ahead, and we just, as a team, we need to be better as a whole, and we can't rely on certain guys to win hockey games for us, and Saturday's game, first period, I thought it was one of our best periods in probably the last 5 hockey games. We were into it, creating opportunities. Our power play scores to give us the lead, and then in the second, our mindset just changed, and we took a lot of unnecessary penalties, and I think throughout the hockey game, I had us for 7 bad penalties in the game, and we give them a 5-on-3 towards the end of the period for about, I'm going to say about 2.5 minutes or even longer, and that was probably the momentum changer right there. If we kill that off, it's probably a big swing in our direction, and they score with 4 seconds left in the 5-on-3 to tie the game, and the third period you could see that momentum really start to change, and another bad penalty in the third cost us the game winner, and we just couldn't get back in it from there, and definitely a tough week, and had a couple days off, and we're back on the ice to kind of work on some things, and it's really our only week in a few weeks that we've really got to practice and hit the systems as much as we want to, rather than just quick turnovers where it's kind of a flow and go practice, and we're working on the power play and the PK to try and solidify those. So hopefully that'll help us coming into Friday.
And like I say, you talking about last week's penalties. The one thing is I guess penalties just aren't coming at the right time because you guys don't even have a player in the top 20 in penalty minutes. Plus, you're the lowest in the league when it comes to penalty minutes overall. So it's just at the wrong times the penalties are happening, eh?
For sure, and like I said, I think a little bit of frustration set in the last few games, and probably because we're not having success, but we didn't take smart penalties in that hockey game, and penalties that are soft through the neutral zone or 200 feet away from your net they're not acceptable, and they come back to haunt you, and that's what happened, especially in that hockey game.
And like you had mentioned, you've been off all week, and on this Friday, February 10th, you're playing the Thief River Falls Norskies. There's only 6 points sitting between the two of you, and you guys have, like I say, 5 wins and 4 losses against them heading into this weekend's contest. Can you tell us what you have to do to get the win?
Well, first and foremost, we have to
pucks in the net.
Be prepared. They're a team that plays with a lot of intensity right through their lineup. They've learned how to adjust to the junior hockey game quickly, and they play with a lot of tempo. So we're gonna have to match that. But the biggest thing I think is we need to be a team, and we have to go out as a team and work hard and establish that work ethic. And then we have to play with a little urgency and realize the importance of every game for us at this point. And obviously our goal would be to try and gain third spot. So with them having it, obviously it's a big 2 points. But if we can't find that jump and urgency, we're going to find it tough, I believe, through the stretch run here into the playoffs. And obviously we have to bear down around our scoring chances, and it's not that we're not getting them, it's just I don't think we're putting enough pucks on net. We're missing a lot of chances when we have grade A opportunities, and we just don't have the numbers around the net. And if you look at our success rate, most of our goals are generated when guys are driving the net, or we have guys around that net area. And it's true for any league or any team. The more you're there to put pressure on the goalie and make him make saves, obviously the better chance of having success in scoring. So hopefully we can kind of get rejuvenated this week and go out and have a solid hockey game at home.
Now, talking about, like say, the recent success in that, and when you look at the score sheet in that, Maverick Lines has had quite a bit, like say, in January, a good second half of the season so far. Can you comment on his play lately?
Yeah, Maverick's obviously a big part of our team and has been throughout the season, and to come in to the team with a little bit of experience out of the Manitoba League, and as a 20-year-old, we kind of needed him to settle right into the lineup, and he's done a great job in doing that. And I guess after he kind of had the adjustment from Junior B to Junior A, he's done a good job, especially offensively. He's an offensive-minded guy who moves the puck well, knows when to join the play, and in the offensive end, makes plays to the net or can read the ice to find a guy to give him the opportunity to have the scoring chance. So without our back end kind of supporting the offensive side of things, makes it a little easier for the team to have success, and maybe we need a little more of that now. So when games mean so much.
And can you comment as well? You brought in Jesse highs, like say just near the deadline, and he's played 120 out of 128 minutes in the last 3 games. Can you comment about the Janesville, Wisconsin native?
Well, Jesse, we brought him in because we wanted to solidify our two goaltending, and at this point, we're still kind of I guess experimenting with it, and they've mostly played a game here, a game there, and we kind of need one of them to step up and put a string of games together. Jesse's played well and helped the cause in many hockey games, and I think in some of the games he'd like to have some of the goals back, and it's just consistency, and it'd be nice to play them game in and game out and have success if we can do that. But looking forward, I think we need either himself or Brandon to step up here, and once we have success on one night, we need to have it again on the other night. And it's not just I guess pointing a finger at them. We win and lose as a team, but obviously your goaltender is a big part of it, and consistency is definitely something that we're kind of still looking for, I guess, between the pipes. So he's done a good job. I'm not going to say he hasn't. He brings a calm demeanor to the net, and he makes stops that we need him to, and at times he makes those big saves as well to help the cause. So hopefully one of them can get in the zone, so to speak, and start leading the team, obviously from the back end.
Well, thank you very much, Wayne, and good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.